Hi guys, I have a message. I've been politely asked for make it, so I will make it. Listen, I have this message every day for every person meeting me, for every person in my reality, and for every my student, acolyte, for every witch and every witcher I'm working with. But right now, I have this message in English language because it's kinda required right now. So, the message is, I do love life with all what I am and with all who I am. I am enchanted by life. I am in deep love with reality, and I am really glad that I can make in my life things like this. It's like comic book stuff. Come on, guys, let's say it out loud. We are making super amazing and incredible stuff. Practically, it's like saving the world every day. Maybe today is gonna be your world, maybe tomorrow is gonna be someone else, but it's always about saving something or someone, or just helping. Like, you know, when I discovered in this life that I won't be able to run away from this or escape, not like I had a plan like this, because I'm a Scorpio and I am very ambitious, and yeah, and so that's not my nature to, you know, give up. But when I discovered that that's gonna be my reality, when I just left my job after 8 years of being right hand of the boss in a company, biggest internet company in Poland, by the way. So when I was in that very point in my life and I decided to quit with one phone, to leave Poland and fly to United States, because I had a dream, let's say. You know the guy who said that before, right? So, I had a dream, and in this dream I received some hints and keys about saving someone's life. So, I've decided to just, you know, leave everything behind me, not even take a baggage or something, because I was in such a hurry. And I had my visa like a few days, and I decided, okay, I'm going there. And I did. And you know, I never said or never even think that I regret it. Not at all. I'm really living with the fact that my life is most epic journey I've ever made in whole history of my incarnations. It's like really out of the scale, and maybe you know that, maybe you don't have this message, but Poland is really Catholic country, and I'm the witch, so official the witch. Anja the witch is like my nickname, more like Anja Anna, like ganja, marijuana. Yeah, pronunciation. I can't even pronounce the word pronunciation. But yeah, to get to the point, I do love my life. And here, in my dog tag, I have actually, you know, two parts. Like usual, we have like this. And here, on one of them, is written "Alivest alive," and in the other, on the other, is engraved "Bravest alive." They are not identical because they shouldn't be. People, while the war, especially you know, the Vietnam War, and in those times, were using this kind of identification, because when somebody was you know, defeated on a battlefield and actually left the body on the battlefield, the person who found this dead person took one of them and gave this away to the family, or just to the, you know, military stuff. I'm not really familiar with, I'm just looking like this. So it was like when I decided what exactly I'm gonna engrave in here, I made my decision that we won't die in here. There's not gonna be the second date on a Wikipedia right now. Not this year, not even another one. Yeah. As you probably already noticed, I'm a clairvoyant. And a seer, another word. And I've seen crazy shit. And I've seen a lot of really bad stuff, or this evil stuff, or this disturbing stuff. But I've also seen that in all these, if you love life, you are immortal. Like Immortal playing, this is Immortal Kombat, the game we playing. So that's why I just wanna say to you, my lovely friends and homies and the listeners and the lawyers and every person who actually is watching this video and saying to himself, like, what about, why exactly she's knowing this kind of stuff? I know that because I'm a witch, okay? So that's my duty to know. Get used to it. So with Duel of Life, I have a lot of knowledge I didn't supposed to have, and if anything gonna happen and I won't like it, all my words like this, not only like this, but also 3.5 hours of testimony gonna be available. I finally learned how to say that. Gonna be available on Wikipedia. And if some kind of forces gonna be not really content because of this and not really happy because of this, I'm not the only one. I have 30,000 of students across whole universe, and they're receiving from me hints and keys. Maybe not every day, maybe once a week, but if anything disturbing gonna happen, it's gonna be really like volcano and tornado at once. So here's the message. Every time when really important hip-hop album is released, I have a tradition with myself. It's kind of sacred for me, and it's really important, and I have it from the very old times, when I was so really poor that I couldn't even afford a ticket for the bus to go to school. So I was skipping it, and yeah, and exactly, it was a tradition because when someone really important for me was releasing a CD, I was taking this very CD, I was paying for the studio, and sometimes it was like half of scholarship money I received because they say I'm genius in biology and genetic and stuff like that. I remember a lot from the last life, so it's this. I've never read a book about this, so it's supposed to be a gift, right? So I'm actually in a way to say that it was so important that most often I've decided not to eat anything, maybe not even pay a rent, but go to best studio in the area, or if this studio was closed, because I'm from the very small city and we had like one of them, so really such a small city. So so I decided to go to Warsaw, to capital city of Poland, hitchhiking, only to pay for the studio and to listen the music on the biggest headphones they had. Because, yeah, I was like this. Not the best, but yeah. So, I made it a couple times, but last years in my life are really a success and result of the last every day I remember from that incarnation. It's like I had my own monastery, okay? I have a lot of students which I proudly teach, and which are also my teachers, and I'm learning really a lot. So this, and I'm really proud and really you say prosperous or something like this. Like, I'm living in abundance. So every album which was important for the next few years had also own tradition. I was taking the CD with me, renting a car in my country or any other country. I was at the very day of the very premiere, and I was hiring the car, actually fitting the music. Like, I do not know a lot about cars. Most often color is what exactly is important for me. I know that Multipla is like yeah, I can be kind of harsh on this, but it's like a car with Down syndrome, and I'm not laughing at you know, any kind of illness in human beings, but in cars, come on. And yeah, but I know this one is it's not possible for me to listen to any album. Maybe if I would like to torture myself and listen some kind of shit like Ja Rule or something. So yeah, that's maybe Multipla can be okay. Just Google this. It's really most disgusting car ever. But I'm just you know, dividing the world of cars into two pieces. One part is named like Rolls-Royce Phantom, and the other is named like the others. I can't recognize the cars, really. I'm not good at it. But lately there is an album really special for me because it's most rebellious action I've ever experienced, maybe. So yeah, The Witch was surprised. That never happened before. So yeah, if I don't know, I know that wasn't a challenge because, you know, I'm just a witch, but yeah, I was really surprised. I was surprised like just like everyone else, and that's never happened before. So you're welcome. I admit it on the record. So I was I am standing you know, face to face with the decision how exactly I'm gonna listen to that album to make this tradition fulfilled, to make this ritual you know, going well. So I've decided to be a little bit more you know, intense. So I had a choice between a tank, like, you know what's tank? Tank on caterpillars, yeah, or just a plane, because my friend has a plane, and this plane has really good speakers, allegedly. So I was more like, nah, maybe the tank gonna be marvelous idea, because the tank is kinda attached to the message, and it's gonna be great in a symbolism and stuff. But after that I was like, I was almost defeated on a symbol. Such a shame for a witch. I need to take a plane. I need to make a choice to listen to this, you know, loudest way possible, and make a ritual, by the way, in a plane. Why? Because it's not about war anymore. It's about flying above all this and looking down there and don't give a flying fuck. So that's why in this week, but I won't tell you when exactly, because it's not gonna be smart, you know, that this is a public message. I'm gonna make it and we're gonna fly high. I know this. But to getting back to the message, I do love life. I do not intend to end it, and as far as I know, and I'm really well informed, nobody, or just pretty somebody, the one, won't be in a stream or even in a mood to feel bad about his life. So, in case if anything else might be hurt or just might be provoked to happen, 3.5 hours of really deep knowledge about all this gonna be public in here and everywhere else. So that was the message. May the force be with you. Thank you, homies.